If I remember correctly, Lennon is actually one of Spicy Butthole's favorite maps, so the fact that they have a buy on it is hilarious. It'd be cool if my... How do I not have control? Let's disconnect. And go back in. Let's see. 20-year-old game, you know, not always the best. Nope, we're still in the delay mode, I guess. Usually it lets me move around. HLTV doesn't like me, apparently. Those of you guys in here with a bit more HLTV experience than me, was this going to fix itself? I can't. I have no control over it. Alright, good. That's what I figure with HLTV. I just kind of let it do its own thing. Hopefully it will work itself out. But for now, we get this beautiful shot of our ally spawn area. Yeah. I'm clicking all the buttons. It probably is user error, Big Bird. You are correct. I am not a smart man. Let's see. Let's try again. Dallas 1. Connect. Alright, finally. Here we go. So, looks like 3H has 4 players, which is not great because you need 6 to play. So, the fact that they only have 4 means they can't get started quite yet. So, let's talk about this map a little bit as we go. Okay, so as they're running around. We've got our ally spawn here. This is one of those things where Axis can come through this connector, and they have a look. They have a view into this ally spawn ramp. Okay, so this becomes kind of a big deal if you can get a grenade up into here and you can kill them while they're trying to come through this door. It's huge for spawn control. One Axis here can kind of control this area and hold the allies into spawn while the rest of the team is able to come behind them and capture the flags. So just like every other match on Day of Defeat, the main thing that comes down to who wins and who doesn't is not so much kills, it's more about map control. And so the map control is huge. Because if you have control of the map, you have a much easier time getting out of your spawn and getting up to the points of interest. And so if you're being held down, like this is the Axis first, right? If you're being held down here, you got someone at that door, you got someone down here in underpass, you got someone peeking over here. You're wasting a lot of time, essentially, while the other team is able to run their reinforcements up, past the 50% point of the map. So one of the main things that can kind of control, give you map control, is the ability to pick other players that are not in your lane. So this access spawn, or I'm sorry, the access sniper loft here looks over this double cap known as long, and but they also can look through this window and have a complete view into, well, that was weird, have a complete view into apartments. And so they can see when allies come through, there's their spawn, right? So as they run through the swing door, they can get picked by a sniper that's sitting right there. And so that sniper can really influence the apartment just by shooting through that window from his own lane. And that is kind of the biggest thing that's going to be map control. That and grenades. If you can get 2 kills with a grenade, it's instantly map control flipping. Like if you get 2 kills on a lane, you've instantly got control of that lane. You now have a severe numbers advantage because you either killed everyone going to that lane, or there's only one person left, and all you have to do is worry about rotations at that point. But not only do you secure your lane, you can also then rotate to other lanes and help them secure their lanes that way. And so one of the main things also in this that this map is known for is all of these walls you can shoot through. So this door, this wall, okay, these walls right here, you can shoot through them. You can even shoot from here all the way through this wall to our little bench area. It is not necessarily a full damage shot, but it is something that if you are spamming the walls, you can end up getting inadvertently killing people, which really allows a kind of twist of the battle. One that I did not know you could even wall through. I saw this was Steven Stealth Gardner posting this in the year of our Lord 2023, posted a clip where he was shooting through this floor in apartments and he killed someone down here. So he shot through this floor and killed someone over here, and that was a huge a wall shot that I didn't even know you could do. So I'm still learning things, right? And being able to shoot through different places, and this is also a new map, so the walls hopefully are a bit thicker. That was one thing Lerf said he was trying to do, was make the walls a bit thicker. But you can have people dying from places they didn't even know to look. So that might be kind of a flip of this map. This map is really going to come down to spawn control and well control. Those are the two main points of the map that you really need to control. You need to control this well area, which is you're going to see probably flip hands a lot of times because this is priority number 1 for most teams. And then if you can get someone to kind of either delay and or hold them at their spawn, that is a big thing in delaying their timings, allowing people to getting that map control that we were talking about. So it looks like we are waiting on the bear. The bear is probably coming home from work. And he said he had work and was going to be either right on time or slightly a little late. So it looks like he's running a little late. And so we're just kind of killing some time as we go. One thing that I'm trying to get in here, so we have this chat bot in Twitch, right? And eventually, once I unlock enough stuff, I have to stream a couple more times or whatever. Hopefully, we'll start having some predictions so we can start predicting who's going to be top fragger and who's going to win and all that stuff. So hopefully that is on the horizon. We have the bear joining in. There he is. So he's probably going to get suited up, change into his uniform, grab his grand, and meet them on the battlefield. It's a new version of a map. It's the same map, but it's a new version of it. So it is a new map, but we've been playing this map for a very long time. Looks like Trance is too cool for his full name nowadays. He's going with the T1G. Time to update our pronunciation. Instead of Trance, his name is now Tig. So, all of these maps that we're playing are custom maps. One of the best things about Half-Life, which is what this game is based off of, is Valve, the makers of Half-Life, were very much open to their community making things for themselves. So Day of Defeat started as a community-made mod or modified version of Half-Life, the same way that Counter-Strike started. And Valve eventually hired them to make a Valve version of that mod. So this is a Valve game, but the mod creators were the ones hired to make it. So then the Valve has a map editor that you can download and you can make your own maps. And so a lot of the community members who have skills, unlike myself, were able to make a lot of these maps the way into a more competitive format, because this game was not necessarily made to be played competitively. It was made to be more of a just kind of join in and have fun type game. So the maps are a lot bigger, a lot more windy. They even have things like mortars and stuff in there. So all the stuff that we play competitively is pretty much all user created. So it's a bit more tailored to a competitive experience, a bit more maps that are not necessarily one-sided, or maps that are small enough to actually be useful playing with. The map next week is a brand new map essentially, but it is based off of an older map. It's just a reimagining of an older map, and this one is a new version. The other one was a lot darker, had a bit more orange cast. Now we have kind of more natural lighting and updated textures, but it's still the same map. And so pretty much even like how the scores are calculated, how it kind of resets itself on live and all of that is community driven. Although it's been around, the community obviously used to be a lot bigger back in the day. And there was a lot more talent back then that they've kind of moved on to other games and or no longer working as a hobby, making stuff for free. So it looks like we have all 6. Oh, there's finally a ready. Okay, so here's who we're going to watch. We are going to start on Illusion. Illusion is most likely going to be coming into Well, okay? And so he is probably most likely going to be going against Crazy Killer as they fight for that Well control. So here we go. We're live, okay? So 20-minute halves. Illusion looks to be rushing into the boardwalk area. He's going to be priming a name. He's going to be run onto this boardwalk, and he's going to be going up to double windows to throw another grenade as he tries to keep them on their toes about where they are. CK immediately falls to a grenade. Piff is up and running. He's in that long hallway. He takes out K-Rod. And then he takes out Stark. So both heavies for Shut Up, We're Trying her down. Piff is able to shoot Illusion in the back, and now Piff has this apartment control. He's going to push up. They are able to capture Long. He is going to push up, allow 3H to now capture that Well as he holds this map control and waits for them to come. K-Rod is able to get them out, but it's too late. They have control of that Well at this point. Nicholson is running the car. He is going to be trying to prevent them from coming out. They have one flag left, and Nicholson is on safety mode as he prevents them from coming out of this apartment area. K-Rod has now respawned. He's going, Nicholson did his job, allowing them not to push up. So his, K-Rod misses that grenade, and Nicholson allowed his team to come in behind him. And Stark, on the other hand, is pushed all the way up to the ally spawn. This is what I was talking about. If Stark can kind of make some trades here, he can really allow his team to regain some of that map control. Meanwhile, Modgers is doing something very similar, but he is not pushed up all the way to their spawn. Instead, he is trying to hold this apartment area. But he only has 5 health, so any grenade might kill him. Meanwhile, Shut Up tries to go for a capture of that Well. Modgers runs through that double window and is able to pick them off. But they do get the Long control, as Aim Tech is holding down that long area after they capture it. The bear is up in our upper red room. He has a nice vantage point. He sees them in the double hallways, and he is able to take them out. Sees two down in underpass. Instead of trying to play that peek game, he's just going to throw a grenade down there, and you saw a bullet whiz past him through that door, through the wall, rather, as they tried to do. Piff had a beautiful nade that killed himself, so he probably wants that throwback. Aim Tech is still trying to hold down this long area. He's pushed up to the ally side of it, and he's trying to shoot them in the back as they run by that big window. Stark doing his best. Close quarters on a car, you either hit your shot or you die. That's pretty much how it goes down, because you only have one shot, basically. Sea Killer, here he goes. He gets most of his kills with grenades, and he is able to trade Stark. Stark gets him as he comes through the swing door, and Sea Killer then takes him out with his grenade that he was throwing. Illusion is in safety mode, so they have that long, but they don't have the well control. 3H has that well control with Bear holding it, sitting on it like a mother goose, tending his eggs. He sees him run into Boardwalk. He misses his first few shots, and he is taken out by K-Rod, who is helping with that well control. K-Rod saw his allies throw in a grenade and said, never mind, I'm not running that way. Can anyone come and help me? Throws an unprimed grenade. And heard Modgers coming in, so he went and took Modgers out. As he is fat and cannot jump over the thing, they can't capture that thing. Austin is able to take him, pick him off. They are trying to pick up this well, and just like that, Shut Up We're Trying are now in a commanding lead when it comes to map control with that that capture of well. 3H is trying to respond by taking the other side of the map. They capture that long area. Illusion is slow rolling apartments. He doesn't know where the allies are, and he doesn't want to rush into things and throw his life away. Defrag has pushed up from that long capture. He is trying to get the access as they come around the corner. And let's see. Whoa, Aim Tech knows he's there. He is holding that corner. They throw a grenade. Defrag knows the grenade is there, has to run. The grenade picks him up. Aim Tech and Trance are able to move back into that long area. We'll see if they go for a capture of that flag. Looks like Trance is slow rolling it on the Unter, and CK is there to kill him. And here's CK, he's behind them. They didn't know where he was. I didn't know where he was either. CK has rotated behind him. Aim Tech goes back to try to kill him with his pistol, and Aim Tech now has control of the long area, but CK was able to, that takes two people to cap that flag, and CK was able to take out the rest of them, so they do not have enough people to capture there. Austin kills Aim Tech in his loft. Modgers is pushing up the long hallway, sees a grenade, is going to fall back so it doesn't kill him, and he's going to shoot a bunch of that corner. One of the main strategies when you have a bar, ooh, nice grenade by CK, is to spam the corner so as they come around, they run into a stream of bullets. Illusion pushing up. He's going to try to hold them at their spawn and or capture that first flag. He knows that they know he's there, and the grenade is able to kill him. 3H does not have any map control at this moment. They have lost all control of the maps. DK with a beautiful double kill. This is going to allow them to gain a lot of that control back. Aim Tech kills Piff in apartments. Defrag knows he's there. Aim Tech is in a hard place as they captured that long flag. Aim Tech is going to just stay scoped in. He knows he is severely outmanned, and he's going to try his best. Defrag is there to kill him, though. And so this map involves a lot of fast changes. K-Rod over here, normally heavies go into apartments. K-Rod went well, and he is able to run all the way up to their thing. He throws a grenade down in there. They did not spawn at that point, so he does not get a kill there. Modgers and Piff say, get out of our spawn, and they kill him as giving the allies that control for them to come back out of their spawn. So this is a map that truly is very swing-worthy. This map can change on a pinhead as they go. K-Rod throwing a grenade to the other side. He gets hit himself with a grenade. He still has the majority of his health as he tries to jump out. He sees, ooh, nice kill on Modgers as they come around. Both teams are not sticking really to the normal routes as they run through. Instead, they are having much more of a free-flowing strategy, sending guns just wherever they need to go instead of sending players a specific way every single time. Modgers is able to take out Stark, went for the long sprint jump. Modgers with a nice track as he follows him around that way. Seakiller over here, how we doing, CK? CK is 10 and 11, so as we saw, he is definitely getting those trades. Meanwhile, AimTech with the scope, 12 and 5. He's been sitting in their loft picking, as we said, the snipers definitely need to be doing. CK, ooh, nice, but is only able to trade 1. Austin is over here on Well, not normally a place you see the sniper go. This is what I was talking about. They're playing a lot more free-flowing as they are trying to gain and control this map, and this map has been very, very back and forth so far. 3H has had control of the Well longer, and so therefore they are leading by about 15 points, but that can change at any time with a cap out. Illusion comes around, shoots the bear, very nice. The bear was waiting for him, and Illusion still got the drop on him. Nicholson, they know you're here, bud. He's trying to play it slow, but if those sound cues or anything, they know he is there. Meanwhile, or it might have been even just his own team shooting at him. K-Rod is going to rotate in after capping that. He is able to pick up 2 kills. They already have that mid flag. Oh, he's looking for a Barth. That's what he's looking for. As they run to try to grab this spawn area and the first flag. Defrag is on safety duty. Modgers is sitting up here trying to spam those doors, make sure no one is in that area. And you can see the allies have kind of spread out of their first flag, knowing that they don't have that map control and knowing that the Axis can come in multiple ways to their first flag. They have kind of taken up defensive positions as they slow roll and push it around. Trance is unable to kill Modgers as he comes around that corner. Austin is keeping a dead look on this connector because he knows that's the main place that they come in. He sees Defrag get killed by AimTech, so he is definitely going to hold this corner, knowing that is the thing. Illusion, on the other hand, gets shot through the door, has 5 health remaining, and tries to do a nice little jump, but Piff is waiting for him. Piff, on the other hand, is going to now, knows they have a small numbers advantage, is going to try to push up a little bit. Oh, K-Rod knew he was there, shot him as he came in, but Piff was able to snap up to him and got the kill before Nicholson trades it. So it looks like we're having a trade go, and all of these little one-for-one trades is actually in the advantage of Shut Up We Are Trying and their map control. Since they have the map control, these little trades are actually better for them. And so if they can keep up this little trade, all it takes is 1 for 2 to trade, and then they are on the brink of having a cap out, whereas 3H needs to not only get 1 trade, they need to get more than 1 trade to be able to then try to claw back their way to some of that flag control. And here we go, Modgers and Defrag are doing the Defrag going off, and Modgers taking over that mid, but Nicholson again is there to trade with him. Nicholson peeks out exactly at the wrong time as Austin was scoped in on him, so Nicholson is instantly dropped. CK is grabbing that middle flag. Looks like they're going to try to capture this long so they can have just a little bit of breathing room on the map. Long turns into, ooh, nice no-scope by AimTech. Long turns into kind of a safety blanket for a lot of teams of, at least we have Long, and they kind of treat it as either their first step on gaining map control back or their last flag that they capture. The Bear is sitting in Well. They know he's here because they just captured, and look how fast that those flags shifted to pretty much all ally control. Nicholson running over, they clean up Well, and here we go, we're getting that Well to flip again. The CK has a very nice break with a grenade, but they still have 2 people here. They break themselves by jumping off a little early, so they have to take a little bit longer to recapture it, and just like that, the Axis have map control and all the flags again, and 3H is on the back foot, trying to claw a little bit back out. This is one of the problems. They finally got enough map control, but they were unable to hold it. And so Shut Up We're Trying is trying to come back and kind of pressure 3H until they can try for a cap out. The Bear and Nicholson, I think, are having a nice little peak fight. The Bear wins it. But Illusion is there to trade with him. A lot of the times this game is you get one kill, and then all of a sudden another teammate shows up, and and you trade. Illusion is... Where are you, Illusion? Here we are. He is in that apartment area. He is running over to the swing door. He's currently at spiral stair steps, and he is crouch walking as he goes. He gets a shot, but it didn't kill him, so he has to take another one to kill Nomus. And he has this now view of, and he gets defrag. Is he going to go for it? Oh, Modgers was waiting for him. Illusion knew there was one more, but he did not know where. He only had 14 health, so all Modgers had to do was breathe on him. Piff is able to take out Stark, grab the middle flag, so at least they have at least 2 flags now under their possession. But K-Rod, with a beautiful timing, heard the grenades prime and was able to kill Piff, and then pokes out the windows and kills defrag. Nicholson, on the other hand, is running into our well. They have that well control, but the 3H is definitely going to be trying to take over the well again, and Nicholson is trying his best, and unfortunately CK just drops for the windows and says, oh, hey, Nicholson, you want this bullet? Take this bullet. They grab that well control. AimTech is going to hold that underpass. Meanwhile, Stark is going to try to prevent them from running into that blue room. Stark then picks up the car that CK had, and Modgers is able to clean him up with a nice long grenade down that long hallway. Defrag gets taken out by AimTech. Austin misses his shot, and AimTech is able to get him with the pistol. So AimTech gets a nice 2 trade there, and he is now pushed up all the way to long. Stark is going to grab one of those bars that's just laying on the ground. Nicholson gets a nice kill. Let's go see our well area. We have Nicholson running into this red room. It looks like he is going to try to take control of the well area as they go. Our allies, are they going to be here to break it? Piff does. He gets a kill, but they had enough to stay on that capture, and they capture that long area. Meanwhile, most of our allies were dead, so they all respawned at this point. Modgers leading the way with 24 kills. Illusion also with 24 kills. Modgers has decided he is no longer rushing into that apartment area, and he's going to shortcut his way to their side of apartments by going through the well. And he misses him as he runs by. That guy was fast boy. Okay, Modgers unable to kill him, but Piff does. Modgers jumps out. Here we go. Modgers kills Nicholson, runs up, captures the first flag, and they need to capture that second flag, and they can't. They must have jumped off on the well. I don't know what happened, but Modgers was not able to withstand the tide of someone coming back on safety, and the Axis are able to, by the skin of their teeth, avoid a cap out there. That would have severely launched the 3H and the stalemate of a game into the lead, but Shut Up We Are Trying get very fortuitous that 3H was unable to capture that well. I don't know if someone died, if one of the remaining Shut Up were able to break it, or if they just got too excited and jumped off too early, but that is a big missed opportunity for 3H. Shut Up We Are Trying is able to stem the bleeding and push themselves up. We'll see if they can get any of the flag control back, as K-Rod is able to have control of the long hallway, and he gets 3 kills in this apartment area, captures the mid flag, and he now has control of the apartment area as he rushes over to the ally spawn, and he is going to hopefully try to hold them there, but he is not going to be able to do it because the allies... Ooh, beautiful double kill by CK there in that boardwalk area. And here again, we see this big flip. Both of these flags that need to be captured only take one person. CK is there, then the Modgers is there in the middle, and that's a cap out for 3H. That is a big lurch forward. They were basically tied with Shut Up We're Trying all through the game, and now they are up by about 70 points. That is huge in a game like this. In a game where it's constantly back and forth, getting a cap out and preventing cap outs is the easiest way to win. We saw last week on a map that was way bigger and a lot slower play that they just had to hold the flags, but on this map, cap outs are king, and the fact that 3H was able to get a cap out there has propelled them into a much greater lead than the kind of back and forth tug of war that we've been seeing all map, and there's only 3 minutes left. So that is a very late cap out in a game that had no cap outs. That might be the turning point for 3H in this game. Nicholson has that well control. He's pushed up, but now he's coming back just to make sure they don't lose that well. He does not want to overextend. One of the problems that we've been seeing of why there haven't been that many cap outs is both teams have been overextending. They've been rushing further. They've been getting nice kills on their lane and trying to run all the way to the spawn, and it's been a net negative for them as they die at the spawn. They might have that map control, but they have not been able to get all the flags until 3H did right then. Only 2 minutes are remaining. Shut Up We're Trying over here down about 70 points. Aimtech is going to try to push up. He's all alone here, so he does not have a buddy to capture that long with. Meanwhile, Modgers is pushed up into the blue room, takes the head off of K-Rod, is out of ammo, knows someone is about to come in, so he's switched to his 1911, but that is unable to weather him from the TK nade of CK, but they also get control of that blue room, and since they have control of that blue room, they are able to capture that well area. We're going to see if they're going to try another cap out. They got a minute and a half. 3H is going to make another push for it. Shut Up We're Trying may not even be trying to get any. They might just be trying to stop the bleeding at this point. They might just be trying to say, okay, we'll take a 70, 80 point deficit into halftime as long as it's not larger than that. Yeah, they're all kind of playing very safe at their one here. They do not want to get capped out on again. Piff takes out his own guy. That's one of the problems in a small enclosed area. If you see a model, you might not think before you click your mouse, and you might lower your chances of getting that cap out. Shut Up We're Trying here, going for this mid push. Nicholson's going to look back at double windows, and CK gets a double kill, a beautiful grenade by him, and they are going to push up. Stark is able to come in clutch, gets kills on 2 of them as they are trying to get this last cap out. Defrag is the last one there. He does not get any kills. Aimtech kills one of them for him, but then takes him out. The Bear is 1v5 at this point and is not going to be able to push through. There's 15 seconds left. It looks like Shut Up We're Trying is going to prevent that second cap out from occurring. And we have Modgers going to try his best to get 30 kills here. He only has 4 seconds left to be able to get that 30 bomb, and he is not going to get it. Meanwhile, CK drops 35, Illusion drops 34, and that one cap out was huge for when we are looking at the score at the end. And so, oh man, I did not see the score at the end. They're roughly 70 points ahead. I was going to add the score in, but I completely forgot to look. Did anyone in chat grab that score? 206-118. It's still here in HLTV. 206-118. So here we go. Let me do this real quick. Text. We got text. Wonderful. 206-118. And I put it on the wrong one. Let me try again. Oh my god, everything's going wrong. All right, so we have 3H with 206, and we have 118 to Shut Up We're Trying. Nice Arial font, sure, why not? Okay, there we go. We got that up there. Increase game volume a little, absolutely. Audio. There you go. It increases a lot every time we reconnect, but we will see as soon as HLTV is able to. We have that 2-minute buffer, right? So we can't cheat. So as soon as we get caught up with HLTV's buffer, we'll see how it sounds. Okay, so second half. I predict this is going to be a lot like the first half. It's going to be a slugfest, tug of war. Shut Up We Are Trying definitely need 2 cap outs to win. They need to win by 2 cap outs to be able to get this the map. We're going to follow CK here. CK is definitely one of those high killers, right? He's a crazy killer name for a reason. Oh, they're slow rolling. Oh, CK's going slow. He's normally a man on fire as he runs through that connector, but he's going slow. He's going to allow them to try to get some purchase, and he's going to play back a lot. Now, Austin's only got 2 health as he's looking for AimTech. AimTech is just a little bit lower than his sniper rifle, so he is unable to see him while AimTech is able to get that no-scope kill. That is absolutely true, Till Jim. If they control the map, they definitely can rack up enough points to come back. But if anything about last half is an indicator, they will not control the map. This game has been very back and forth, and this map lends itself to a lot of captures of both double points. So unless Shut Up We're Trying is able to all of a sudden, if Allies is their half, if they're just much better at map control on Allies, they can win that way. But I don't predict it happening. I don't think 3H is going to roll over and let that happen. Meanwhile, CK sees K-Rod up there, says catch, hot potato. These grenades back in World War II, these German grenades were nicknamed by Allied forces as potato mashers. So it's always fun to, when you throw a grenade at someone, to yell hot potato. And if they know the reference, then, you know, if they know that it's a potato masher, then they're a World War II video game nerd like I am. So, you know, get banned from pubs that way. Illusion takes out the bear. Illusion is up top. He is looking into that double windows. They need to get a little bit of kills before they go for this. So they're going to try for this capture. Nicholson sees Piff coming into that double windows, picks him off his head. CK's a little late with the grenade. They get that kill. Austin is in the loft, kills K-Rod, but AimTech is able to trade him. But AimTech with a sniper is going to do a lot less damage than K-Rod with a heavy is. And we see Stark was even there, or Modgers was over there to kill AimTech as he came around. So AimTech got that kill on Austin, preventing them from being able to cap the flag, but they already have the flag. So Austin is okay with that trade because Matt was there to kill AimTech. Looks like CK and Bear are going to try to capture this well. They will succeed. He instantly primes a grenade to throw up at their first flag. Peeks over at Nicholson. Nicholson was going for a nice little save there. And CK's going to crouch on this corner to try to get a kill. He is unfortunately not able to get any. But AimTech says, okay, bro, I got you, and kills trans for him. K-Rod is holding down this middle flag. He is in safety mode because they know that both of these flags can be capped very quickly. So K-Rod is just in this is my flag, you can't have it mode, as he is able to take out Piff and Modgers that way. We see a grenade fly in, takes Trance down to 12 HP. Trance throws his own grenade, and Defrag wins that peak battle as he's going. Looks like Modgers is going to join Defrag. This is the second or third time we've seen Modgers go long with an STG, so that he clearly prefers this way as to running down that long hallway, which can be a grenade death trap if you're at the wrong time. So we clearly see he likes to use that shortcut. Austin is going to be poking into apartments here. and someone called him behind him, so he's going to be looking behind. And indeed, Illusion is behind him. Let's find Illusion. Hello, Illusion. I've lost everything. Everything is gone. I'm retiring now because HLTV hates me. All right, so after I had a little spasm on the keyboard there, we're able to see Modgers is in connector shooting up at that ally spawn. Here's that map control I was talking about. This is the 4th or 5th TK we've seen from AimTech. I think AimTech has killed more of his players in these clutch situations than he has the 3H guys, and 3H is able to take to get that cap out. So now it is 114. 3H is going to be looking for if they get another cap out, that's going to be Dagger, right? They're looking to run away with this second half. After a first half that was a big slugfest tug of war, they are looking to completely dominate this second half. Modgers is going well. He is all over the map this game. And AimTech gets taken out by Defrag. AimTech is not putting on the performance that he does in other times that we have seen AimTech play. Not usually in a match, but usually in other times he can dominate the game. He seems to get a little bit of stage fright, though, in match days. I'm not playing the Imagine Dragons mixtape you sent me, Decker. I'm not doing it. Okay. All right. Trance is apparently doesn't like the Grand enough to run it on here. Usually I'm one of the few people that runs a Tommy instead of a Grand, but Trance is joining me. He's decided he is not up for the Grand tonight. He has said many times that the Grand is inferior to his car, and he ran MP40 last half anyway, so he is going to be running the Tommy. And already K-Rod is kind of pulling Shut Up along. He is top fragging with 11 kills. He is waiting. Seakiller rushes in right into the barrel of K-Rod's bar. K-Rod gets another kill. Actually, Illusion got the kill behind K-Rod. K-Rod's going to be upset about his stats on that one before he trades. He thought he got 2. He only got 1. Piff and Modgers taking over that apartment area. And AimTech is waiting for Modgers as he pokes through that boardwalk area. Austin does a little Mario impression as he jumps on the head of his teammate. Luckily, that does not kill his teammate like it does in Super Mario Brothers. Okay. 3H is able to capture that long. That was a double grenade into apartments, so they definitely think someone is there. Nicholson is running through this underpass area. He's going to be trying to get some picks with his stolen car. He does. He's able to get Piff. Misses that one shot. He now is in a peeking mode. Oh, nice shot on Modgers. He is waiting. They only have control of middle and that well, so Nicholson is not going to try to over push as he needs that map control. But Illusion, Nicholson, and AimTech are able to get many kills, allowing a lot of free moving space on the map while the Axis are waiting to respawn. And AimTech with this car is going to try to hold them down at their spawn. Stark, on the other hand, is the one that is able to get all the kills, and he instantly jumps up to 15-9 with that as he holds the Axis first, and he's waiting for them to come around. Oh, but the allies are able to cap out, and we got a game again. Okay, we got a game again. 3H was able to get that fast cap out in the beginning. They were going for that second cap out to try to put the game away, and Shut Up We Were Trying said absolutely not. This game is not over. They pull themselves back within 10 points. And it is basically a new half, right? They are back to 11 minutes left, and it's basically a tied half again. CK gets a little turned around, didn't quite know where to look at, and Illusion is able to take him out. AimTech with a nice no-scope on Austin there. Austin thought he had that kill, and AimTech gets a nice flick shot over to him. Piff, on the other hand, pushing up into Spiral Staircase. He is going to be waiting. This is a classic spot for the heavies to wait. As the allies come in, he is going to be waiting for them to come in there. And as soon as I click off, Stark turns the corner, and Piff is able to pick up that kill. Both Defrag and Nomus are here to capture this long flag, so Axis have now control over both double caps. Nicholson is going to cook this grenade as he throws it into connector. Does not pick up a kill with it, though. And he does kill CK, though, using that tree as a little bit of cover. One of the things why the Grand is balanced against the Kar 98 is the Kar 98 has a one-shot kill where the Grand usually does not, but the Grand's rate of fire is so much higher than the Kar 98's is that, two no-scopes from AimTech right there, that if the Kar 98 does not hit its first shot, the Grand is usually now in advantage because they can keep firing, whereas the Kar has to wait for the bolt action. AimTech over here, 17 and 11. He has definitely turned it on this half. He had a few TK things go wrong on the cap out, but now that he's kind of cleaned that up, they have capped out and are holding their first. So he's had multiple no scopes this half. So we'll see if he keeps that up. If you don't know, you guys can see the crosshair as we spectate, but that is a static crosshair for the spectator. If you are running a sniper in this game, you do not get a crosshair, and the gun is constantly moving around with the sniper. So no scoping with the sniper is not as simple as it is with something like this Kar 98 that CK is using in the connector. He gets a nice shot on Nicholson. They've been going back and forth. They've been having this connector battle all game. CK gets a double kill, but Stark is there and Illusion is there to stay and keep that flag from a cap out, even though CK had a beautiful nade right at that spawn. Piff is trying to ninja his way to that first. He kills Nicholson as he comes by. Nicholson is able to hit him once, so Piff only has 10 health left. He knows the jig is up, so he runs all the way back. Trance was not anticipating Piff running back and is fully unaware that Piff is there shooting him in the back. Piff then gets K-Rod as he comes through those swing doors, and Piff is trying to lock down this first area, allowing his teammates to come. Piff himself probably will not try to get that flag because, and here we see that nice walling, Piff is too low of health to try to make that sprint. Trance has switched over to the M1 carbine. He's decided the Tommy was not doing it for him, so he has switched over to the carbine. Defrag gets a nice double kill. AimTech holding everything he can, trying to prevent them from getting capped out on. Meanwhile, after the cap out, the Allies were only 10 points behind the Axis, but the Axis have had map control since then. And so since they've been holding both, all three of the middle, the double cap of the well, and the double cap of the long, they've been getting multiple points per tick, about 5 points per tick, 2 for the double caps, 1 for the middle flag. And they have really increased their lead from 10 for this half to 42 just by holding control. Modgers, yeah, they're and they know it. They're not doing anything crazy. 3H says if we get a cap out, we get a cap out. Otherwise, we're just going to hold this map control. And so what we were talking about last half of them being a little too crazy, a little too gung-ho as they run and kind of overextend, 3H is not doing that anymore. They are not overextending as fast as they can, and that has led them to having a much more secure hold on these double flag caps. Nicholson trying his best to wall into that tree area. AimTech's going to open that door. Nicholson is shooting at no one, but he doesn't know that because he was just spamming the wall. Stark is also going to spam the wall and kills Nicholson. That's one of the problems with spamming walls is you don't know who's on the other side of it. So you can definitely end up hurting yourself more than helping yourself there. Usually you just waste your ammo. Modgers is able to get that trade, but there's just more allies than Axis there as we go in. And Defrag says, hey, you forgot about me. All right, so there were more allies than Axis there, but the allies got a little too complacent as they killed Modgers, thought they had killed all the Axis there, and Defrag said, not so fast, I am also here, let me grab this flag for you, here, I'll hold it, oh, by the way, that's a cap out, we now have over a 100-point lead for this half. K-Rod gets a beautiful shot on Modgers there as he primes his grenade. He is looking to nade down that hallway. He doesn't necessarily want to cap that flag because he knew Piff was in the hallway and he wanted to get Piff out first. But Piff is able to prone on that map, trade him. Aim Tech waits for Piff to run through, picks up a bar as he says, I'm going to have more luck with an automatic weapon here than with my sniper, and he is waiting. Defrag was spamming the wall. He's going to see if Defrag runs in there to try to kill him. Modgers, on the other hand, running that underpass area with the STG again. Aimtech still has, he finally dies to a grenade. I was about to say, Aimtech can have the opportunity to shoot them in the back because they didn't know he was there, but he ran into a grenade. Nicholson, the bear takes him out, so now the bear has control of Tree Room. And he runs backwards where Trance is waiting for him with a Grand. Probably should have been using Grand the whole time there, bud. We've got, let's see, I mean, the Axis with their map control just have 22 more kills than the Allies do, right? That's the reason why they've been able to have this map control, is because they've been having to... they've been getting those trades, right? So usually if you trade 1v1, that's when you end up in that kind of tug-of-war area. It's when you get 2-3 kills a life that you start to tip the scales. And we see that our 3H, again, are playing slow as they go through. They know that they have a healthy lead. They know they have a healthy lead, so they are not trying to play crazy. They're in prevent mode, right? And so they're going to keep going, and if they get a touchdown or a cap out, rather, they'll get one, right? But otherwise, they're not going to be crazy about it. As Trance gets a beautiful shot on Austin there. Austin was scoped in somewhere else, but Trance is immediately picked off, so he's not able to make any headway on that control. Austin's right back, okay, and he's scoped back in, kills Nicholson up top, and now he's going to run back to that long, the only flag that the Axis do not have, other than the Allies first. And so Defrag is there with him. They're going to capture that long flag. Meanwhile, Illusion has pushed up, and unfortunately, Modgers heard him coming and just had that respawn timing. Illusion thought he was being sneaky, and Modgers was like, oh, hey, bud, I'm here. Nicholson sees them come out boardwalk, so he's now going to try to play the peek game with them. And Modgers wins that peek game as they waited for each other to come around the corner. Trance could have been a legend if he picked up that grenade and threw it back at him, but he saves his life instead, and he is now... he hears him throwing priming a grenade. And he found him. He found Defrag finally. Defrag and Trance didn't know where they were. They can have a nice little ring around the Rosie here in the sniper loft area, and Trance was able to win it, as the Allies have 3 on long to capture it after taking out Defrag. Stark caught with a grenade in his hand. He tries his best. Piff was unable to get the kill, and then Stark throws his grenade just in the air, just as a prey, and it is able to kill Piff in what honestly looked like a pretty funny death. Oh, Defrag. Unfortunate nade there, bud. Okay, he's going to try another one. He gets that one. Okay, no one is at stairs, though, so his grenade was a nice throw, but unfortunately blew up to nothing. The bear sees a guy there. He's going to try shooting through the wall. I got walled through there the other day, and it took me completely by surprise. I forgot you could do that. And the bear has not forgotten. That's why he is trying it. He knows he's above him, so he's gonna go, and he misses his shot, but he is able to get his pistol and clean up. Illusion finds one more person, misses his shot again, but CK with the falling car shot on Nicholson. CK always plays with style, as the bear knows Trance is coming to try to break it and is waiting for him on the other side of connector. CK has already dropped 37. So there's 1 minute left. CK is in range of having 40 kills in this half, which is seen as a very, very good half if you can get 40 kills. Defrag and Nomis are going to grab that middle flag. The bear is able to see Piff die and clean and avenge him. As Stark, one of the problems was sitting up at that. Oh, here we go. He does! He gets him! Nicholson picks up the enemy grenade, throws it, he says, this is not for me, this is for you, and wins that game of hot potato. Not only does he kill the person who threw the grenade, he then threw it right at Matt Rogers' face, and Matt is sitting there going, I have been betrayed to the highest level of order. The allies are then able to capture well after that kill. I'm so glad we saw that. As Stark is able to hold that middle flag with a falling tracking shot on Piff, as Piff tries to do his best to avoid those bullets. He is unable to. We have that battle over mid or over well still going on. CK runs up, sees a grenade thing, but Illusion is sitting in the top. And there we go. That is the score, 267 to 137. This was a solid victory for 3H. We had a nice, solid victory. Not really ever in doubt. Once they got that first cap out, on first half, it kind of became not a doubt on who was going to win. Shut Up, We Were Trying was able to claw back here, as they definitely was going to say, I don't want to lose this game, right? They were trying to claw their way back, but they were unable to. The 3H said absolutely not. And let's go talk to 3H real quick. So here we are in 3H's Discord. They had no idea I was coming in here. I invite myself places because I don't have manners. So here we go. 3H, how do you feel that map went for you guys? How do you like it?
I love the map.
This is by far CK's favorite map. He will not stop talking about it as he goes.
Solitude's my next one.
That's because you are a weird person. No one's favorite is Solitude.
Thanks.
So we saw in the first half, boys, we saw a kind of a tug of war slugfest as you guys kind of just traded map control back and forth with Shut Up, We're Trying, and then we had a basically a cap out with about 3 minutes left, and then from there on it was just the 3H show as you guys just kind of took control of it and you never really let go. What changed between the start of the match and leading up to that cap out? Was the cap out just kind of the thing that broke the dam and allowed you to be like, oh yeah, we got this, or did you guys change something that allowed that to happen?
I think the cap out reset us, and then we were able to slow it down. That's what I would say.
I noticed on the first half, you guys. Sorry, Matt.
Expert analysis is that Crod typed in message mode 1 and that he's a big dumb idiot, and that really gave us a lot of inspiration to just trounce them.
He gave you a bit of bulletin board material in that MM1 chat, and then gave you the kind of the fire under the body you needed to turn it around. One main thing I noticed was different in the second half is you guys played a lot slower. You did not overextend anywhere near what you were doing in the first half, which led you to control well specifically a lot more, and you guys got a lot more ticks on that point system. Is that going to be was that a change? Did you purposely say, hey guys, we need to slow down, or did that just kind of come of you guys being in the lead and knowing that you did not have to press the gas as hard?
So that was something we actively did. During our halftime strat sesh, CK pointed out that we were all himself, especially going a little bit too fast. So we wanted to take the foot off the gas a little bit.
Yep.
It definitely seemed to work
turbo.
out for you guys. So
It was a great game.
it was very nice to watch. Nomis had some really nice flick shots. I don't think he's in here anymore, but the bear was able to control well in a way that I was not necessarily expecting. You had a lot of peak battles that you won there, bear. So hats off to you guys. Defrag had a wonderful double nade that I caught that really turned the tide of long at one point. So you guys had a very solid game, and you guys really turned that around. And good game to you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
Thank
can
you for
I
shoutcasting.
can I thank you for shoutcasting?
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks, Alan.
Good night.
So that was 3H. So now, if we want to, we can go, and I think there is one more match being played tomorrow if you guys are looking for more KTP action. Other than that, most of these matches are played Sundays at 9 p.m. So next week we have DoD Armory. Toxinator has a new remake of Murder Ray that we are seeing for the first time in League play next week. So I'm really excited to be able to watch a bunch of people on a map that they might know but not fully be 100% confident with. Whereas Lenin is kind of the fan favorite. This is in the off season. Lenin is most likely the map that most people play, or Lenin and Harrington are, and so. I'm really excited to see people a little bit out of their element next week. We will be back here, same time, same place, 8:45, starting with our pregame for the KTP Silver match that we will be watching. I'm pretty sure we will be watching let's see real quick. We are going to be watching, I can tell you right now, if you give me 1 second. On DoD Armory, we will be watching Spicy Buttholes versus Insomniac Gamers. So we watched Insomniac Gamers last week, and they looked very strong. And we have not seen Spicy Buttholes yet, but they themselves were one of the favorite teams, along with 3H, to win all of KTP Silver at the start of the season. So tune in next week. If the time changes, I will post about it. But tune in next week for some DoD Armory with Spicy Buttholes versus Insomniac Gamers. And we will see you then. Have a good night.